afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, young lady.
Good afternoon.
Would you like to share your exciting news?
Absolutely. You go ahead
Well,
first.
my exciting news, well, it's beyond normal everyday news. I have just been diagnosed with very blocked carotid arteries. That was about 3 months ago, and the doctors wanted to operate on me, and they told me, well, this is what we can offer you. If you go for an operation, we can clean your artery, but you stand a chance of never waking up from the anesthesia, and you stand a chance of having a massive heart attack or a massive stroke and or damaged nerves, in which case I'm a cabbage for the rest of my life. Well, when I considered all the doctors' proposition, I said to them, thank you, but no thank you. I'd rather stay in my right mind as long as I live, even if I live 10 days or 10 weeks or whatever it is, I want to be in my right mind. And I said, thank you, no thank you. Well, what happened after? It's amazing. It's a wonderful news that you have never heard before. Without the surgery, my artery was cleaned from 98% to 30%. Well, who did the trick? Well, a few years ago I had an experience with a Leech therapist named Mr. Mehdi Jaffari. I went to him looking for some help for my angina pains. I had too much angina pains, and I didn't particularly want to go for another heart surgery. And I saw an article in Sydney Morning Herald which told me that Mr. Mehdi Jaffari cleansed his own arteries with leeches. Leeches? So I thought, well, if that be the case, I have to get in touch with this man. I don't know who he is. And, well, what can I say? The man is standing right next to me now. He's the amazing or the greatest Leech therapist in the world. And I went to him. He said, yes, I can help you, but I need to see the angiogram, report and all that. So I managed to get that and went back to him and said, yeah, well, no problem. 60 leeches will do the job, do the trick. I thought to myself, 60 leeches? Well, okay, let's have a go. What have I got to lose? But the trouble was, his house was situated on a little slope, and going up the hill, halfway through, I had to stop and get a puff under my tongue so I can make the rest of the climbing. So we had 4 sessions of 15 leeches each time. First time I didn't notice very much difference. Second time it was a bit better. And the third time, each time I went up, it was improving a bit. And the fourth time, Mr. Jaffari said to me, okay, when we finish this therapy today, I want you to walk up on those steps. And there was a little alley connecting 2 streets, one on the bottom of the road, of the hill, the next one on the top of the hill. And there was about 100 steps going up and so on. And when we finished, we went out, Mr. Jaffari told me, okay, I want you now to walk up these steps. And I thought to myself, well, I don't know, but we'll see. I said, okay, come up. So I started climbing the steps, and you know what? I climbed up those steps, maybe about 50, 60 steps, I don't know exactly, didn't count them, without any angina problem whatsoever. So I got in touch with Mr. Jaffari, told him my problem with my carotid arteries. And he said, no problem, we can help you. The only problem was he was in New Zealand and I was here in Queensland. It took me a little while until we found him, but finally, as soon as we found him, he remembered who I was and my problems and all that. Okay, I'll drop everything, which was very kind of him. He dropped all the engagements he had, and within a week, few days, he came over to Queensland to treat me, and I thank God for him. I thank God for the beautiful little leeches, such little creatures that we all abhor and we want to run away from, and when they latch on to us we want to kill them. But now I know the value in them, which is much better than anybody can ever dream of. So that's what happened to me. Mr. Jaffari, by the help of the leeches and by the provision of God, I believe, opened the passage of my arteries. 98% blockage down to 30%, and that is a great news. Greatest breakthrough, I would say, in the medical surgery. You have a surgery without a knife, you bleed without an you are operated on without any anesthesia. You don't have to be afraid of a massive heart attack. You don't have to be afraid of a stroke and or damaged nerves, in which case I don't end up a cabbage. That's why I'm here telling you this wonderful news. Thank you.
Thank you, Attila. The man himself.
Hey, how's it going?
Very well, thank you, Mr. Jaffari.
What can I do for you?
Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Oh, yeah. It is my pleasure to be here with Mr. Attila and share his happiness with himself and his family. And recently we have a little girl come from Melbourne for treatment. She's very good. We enjoy treatment with her and with everybody else. Yes, it is my pleasure to be everywhere. I've been traveling number of years. Everywhere people need me. And I'd like to do the extraordinary job. If the medical reject people, Mehdi Jaffari to prove with his skill and knowledge, we can make a difference in people's lives. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.